From the gripping saga of Star Wars to the ancient wisdom of Stoic philosophy, the tale of Anakin Skywalker's downfall serves as a stark reminder of the perils of emotional attachment. Imagine loving someone so deeply that you'd risk everything, even your very soul, to prevent losing them. This was the story of Anakin Skywalker, who turned to the dark side in a desperate attempt to save his beloved Padme. But what happens when our deepest fears become a reality? When the very thing we cling to slips through our fingers? Although extreme, Anakin's fear of loss is a fear many people share. Often, we go to great lengths to keep the people or things we love present in our lives. This isn't just a tale from a galaxy far, far away. It's a profound human dilemma that echoes through the teachings of Stoicism. Diving into the depths of human attachment and loss, we can see how Stoic principles offer practical steps to help us detach from people and situations. Sometimes the wisest action is to create distance, not to create a void, but to gain clarity. Picture yourself at a vibrant party. The music's loud, people are talking, and amidst it, you're trying to hear friends whisper. Hard, right? That's what it's like when we're too close to a person or situation. Our emotions, like the party noise, drown out clarity. Stepping back is like stepping out of the party into a quieter space where you can think and hear clearly. Seneca, with his profound insight, once said, "As often as you sojourn, return to yourself." This isn't just about physical space, it's about mental and emotional space too. When feelings cloud our vision, a step back helps us observe them like watching clouds drift across the sky, understanding they're separate from us. This detachment isn't coldness, it's a way to observe the situation and our reactions to it objectively. It's about seeing the chessboard, not just the chess piece you're holding. To apply this today, you'll meet a villa in the countryside like the ancient Stoics. It can be as simple as turning off your phone for an hour, taking a walk, or sitting quietly in a room. The goal is to find a space where your thoughts aren't drowned out by the constant buzz of life. In these quiet moments, we find the strength to make decisions not based on immediate emotions, but on reasoned thought and inner wisdom. This step back is your power move, your space to breathe and see beyond the fog of the immediate. Choosing to distance yourself from someone isn't a decision made in haste. It's a thoughtful process, echoing the rationality and virtue Stoicism values. Picture your life as a journey on a boat. The people in your life are like the winds and currents. Some help you sail smoothly, while others might lead you into choppy waters. Here's where you, as the captain, need to decide which winds to harness and which storms to avoid. This decision is not about avoidance. It's about steering your life in a direction that aligns with your values and well-being. Epictetus, a Stoic who transformed his life from slavery to wisdom, often stressed the importance of choosing associations that align with our inner freedom. His life teaches us a valuable lesson. Not all who wander into our lives bring light. Some cast shadows that can dim our own shine. Reflect on your relationships as if they were mirrors. What do they reflect back to you? Joy, growth, and understanding, or doubt, discomfort, and dismay? Choosing to distance is not an act of abandonment. It's a deliberate choice towards self-preservation and moral integrity. Stoicism isn't about cold logic. It's about warm wisdom. It asks us to consider, does this person add to my life like a harmonious melody, or disrupt it like a discordant note? As you ponder this, remember the words of Epictetus. We are not disturbed by what happens to us, but by our thoughts about what happens. It's not just about the person, but your perception of their impact on your life. Are they a chapter in your story that encourages your growth or a footnote that distracts from your journey? Ultimately, the decision to distance yourself is about creating a life story you're proud to narrate. It's about being true to yourself, your values, and your journey. Stoicism teaches us to embrace relationships that enrich our narrative and gently let go of those that don't. It's about crafting a life where every person and experience is a deliberate, thoughtful addition to the tapestry of your existence. When the world feels like a jigsaw puzzle and you're struggling to fit the pieces together, it's time to reach out. Stoicism, while it champions inner strength, also values the power of connection. Talking to someone you trust is like finding an anchor in choppy seas. It's not about floating our problems, but about gaining clarity and perspective. Think of it as having a co-navigator on the journey of life, someone who helps you map out the terrain when your own compass feels a bit off. Seneca, with his deep understanding of human nature, recognized the power of shared wisdom. He compared a friend to a mirror, reflecting back not just our image, but our innermost truths. This reflection isn't just about seeing ourselves clearly, it's about understanding our path. When you open up to someone, you're not just sharing words, you're inviting them into your inner world, offering a glimpse of your thoughts and emotions. This sharing creates a space of mutual understanding and support where insights are exchanged, not just sympathies. Choose your confidant wisely, someone who embodies the values you aspire towards. This person becomes your sounding board, helping you navigate through your thoughts and feelings. They don't have to fix your problems. Sometimes just having them listen is enough. Their presence is a reminder that you're not alone on this journey. As you share your thoughts, you might find pieces of wisdom in their responses, little nuggets of truth that help you see things differently. Stoicism teaches us that life's challenges are best met with a calm mind and a supportive community. Your chosen confidant is part of this community, a testament to the idea that strength often comes from togetherness. Remember, detaching from a person or situation doesn't mean detaching from all human connections. In fact, it's these very connections that provide the strength and perspective needed to navigate life's complex tapestry. Your conversations with this trusted individual are more than just chats. They are bridges to understanding, pathways to clarity, and anchors in the ever-changing seas of life. Mastering our emotional landscape is like being the captain of a ship sailing through a storm. The waves are our feelings, powerful and sometimes overwhelming. Stoicism doesn't teach us to avoid these waves, but to navigate them with skill and wisdom. It's about knowing when to let the waves carry us and when to steer our ship firmly. Our feelings are natural, yet without setting limits for them, we risk being overtaken by their force. From the gripping saga of Star Wars to the ancient wisdom of Stoic philosophy, the tale of Anakin Skywalker's downfall is a stark reminder of the perils of emotional attachment. Imagine loving someone so deeply that you'd risk everything, even your very soul, to prevent losing them. This was the story of Anakin Skywalker, who turned to the dark side in a desperate attempt to save his beloved Padme. But what happens when our deepest fears become a reality? What happens when the very thing we cling to slips through our fingers? Although extreme, Anakin's fear of loss is a fear many people share, and oftentimes we go to great lengths to keep the people or things we love present in our lives. This isn't just a tale from a galaxy far, far away. It's a profound human dilemma that echoes through the teachings of Stoicism today. By diving into the depths of human attachment and loss, we can explore how Stoic principles offer practical steps for detaching from people and situations that might overwhelm us. This guide can help us navigate the often turbulent waters of human relationships and emotions. Sometimes the wisest action is to create distance, not to create a void, but to gain clarity. Picture yourself in a vibrant party with music blaring and people talking, trying to hear a friend's whisper. Hard right. That's what it's like when we're too close to a person or situation. Our emotions drown out clarity. Stepping back is like stepping out of the party into a quieter space where you can think more clearly. Seneca once said, "As often as you sojourn, return to yourself." This isn't just about physical space, it's about mental and emotional space too. When feelings cloud our judgment, a step back helps us observe them objectively, like watching clouds drift across the sky. You don't need a villa in the countryside like the ancient Stoics. It can be as simple as turning off your phone for an hour, taking a walk, or just sitting quietly in a room. The goal is to find space where your thoughts aren't drowned by the constant buzz of life. In these moments of quiet, we find the strength to make decisions based on reason, not on immediate emotions. Choosing to distance yourself from someone isn't a decision made in haste. It's a thoughtful process rooted in rationality and virtue. Values Stoicism holds dear. Imagine your life as a boat journey, with people in your life like winds and currents. Some will help you sail smoothly, while others may lead you into choppy waters. The key is deciding which winds to harness and which to avoid. This isn't about avoidance, but about steering your life in a direction that aligns with your values and well-being. Epictetus, who transformed his life from slavery to wisdom, stressed the importance of choosing relationships that align with our inner freedom. Reflect on your relationships. Do they reflect joy, growth, and understanding, or doubt, discomfort, and dismay? Choosing to distance yourself is not about abandonment. It's a deliberate choice towards self-preservation and moral integrity. Stoicism teaches us to embrace relationships that enrich our lives and gently let go of those that don't. It's about crafting a life where every relationship is a thoughtful addition to your journey. When the world feels overwhelming, it can help to reach out to someone you trust. Stoicism values inner strength, but it also acknowledges the power of connection. Talking to a reliable friend is like finding an anchor in choppy seas. It's not about unloading your problems, it's about gaining clarity and perspective. Seneca recognized that a friend acts as a mirror, reflecting our innermost truths. Sharing your thoughts with someone isn't just about offloading emotions. It's an opportunity to understand yourself better. Choosing a confidant who embodies the values you aspire to can help guide you through difficult times. Their presence reminds you that you're not alone on this journey. These conversations aren't just chats. They're bridges to understanding, helping you navigate the complexities of your thoughts and emotions. Stoicism teaches that challenges are best met with a calm mind and supportive community. Your confidant becomes part of that community, helping you maintain perspective and emotional balance. Mastering our emotional landscape is crucial, especially when feelings can sometimes overwhelm us. Stoicism doesn't teach us to avoid emotions, but to navigate them with wisdom. Imagine your feelings as powerful waves. You can experience them without allowing them to capsize your ship. Epictetus reminds us that we are not disturbed by things, but by our perception of them. This shift in perspective is key to managing emotional boundaries. It's like having a gatekeeper in your mind who recognizes feelings but doesn't let them take over. Setting emotional boundaries could mean giving yourself permission to feel a certain way for a limited time. Say, allowing yourself an hour to feel upset and then focusing on solutions. It's about balancing your feelings with your ability to reason, honoring them without being controlled by them. Think of it like walking a tightrope. You acknowledge the height but focus on the rope. This balance allows you to honor your emotions without letting them dominate your actions. When standing at the crossroads of detachment, take a moment to reflect on the possible consequences of distancing yourself. Stoicism is about thoughtful consideration, not impulsive decisions. Think of each path you could take as a different future, each one offering different outcomes. Reflecting on past experiences can help guide your decision. Did distancing yourself before lead to clarity and peace, or did it bring regret? Use these reflections to make a more informed choice. Consider the impact your decision may have on others. Stoicism teaches us to balance our own needs with the greater good. When detaching from someone or something, are you fostering your growth and contributing positively to the lives of others, or potentially causing harm? Detachment in the Stoic sense is a wise, carefully weighed decision that takes into account not just your own well-being, but the interconnected relationships around you. In today's world, taking a break from social media can help restore inner peace. Imagine your mind as a serene lake. Now, think of social media as raindrops that disturb its calm surface. Seneca would likely see social media as one of modern life's distractions. Taking a break from it isn't about escape. It's about reclaiming your time and attention. By stepping back from the digital deluge, you give your mind the space to breathe, to think, and to reflect. It's like closing the curtains on a busy street outside your window, allowing yourself the quiet needed for clarity. During this break, observe how your mental landscape changes. Do you feel calmer and more present? This awareness is key to Stoicism. It's about understanding what we can control and letting go of what we cannot. While we can't stop the rain, we can choose to shelter ourselves, enjoying the sound of the droplets without getting drenched. This break is a moment to reconnect with yourself and prioritize what truly matters. Finally, focus on your fundamental needs. In the midst of detachment, turn inward to the core of your being. Stoicism encourages us to prioritize what nourishes our emotional and spiritual growth. It's about identifying the essentials in our lives, those things that bring us peace, stability, and fulfillment, and focusing on them. Epictetus understood the importance of focusing on what truly matters, separating the wheat from the chaff in our lives. By focusing on these core needs, you create a foundation of stability and contentment. This deliberate focus helps in detaching from what doesn't serve you. It's a practice of living intentionally, not just existing. As you journey through life, revisit these essential needs and adjust them as you grow. This is the essence of Stoicism, a life lived with purpose, wisdom, and inner peace. By following these steps, we can embrace detachment, not as emotional numbness, but as the attainment of a serene and resilient inner state. Stoic teachings guide us through the complexities of human connections and the trials of existence, helping us live a life enriched with virtue, wisdom, and emotional fortitude. We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments. What step resonates with you, or which one are you most inclined to try? If you found value in this video, consider liking it, subscribing for more Stoic wisdom, and sharing it with those you care about. Don't forget to ring the notification bell to be the first to access our newest content.